Ibn Qayyim is saying, why do you continue to cite the outlying Ghanam online poll, not carried by a university? It was carried by a university. And then state most Iranians have left Islam when they contradict Pew and Gallup polls. The Pew and Gallup polls were a lot older, right? And this one, the Ghanam online poll was carried out by a university. It is done by a university. I forgot which university it was, but it was associated with a university, right? Yeah, so this was a lot after those Pew and Gallup polls. So, and the questions were different. So, I'm pretty happy to say that the polls are wrong if there's something more recent or there's like a legitimate attack. Like so far there has been no attack against the polling method of Gannam. Like it has been cited by other legitimate organizations, right? There hasn't been any suggestion that the way that they did the polling was unscientific. But if it is, if a person comes and suggests, like, I'm happy to completely be like, if better data comes out, I'm I'm not married to this poll, right? I'm happy to be like, oh, we have better data now, or like that there was somebody that studied their methodology and was not happy with it. Like this is a good thing. Like we go by the most recent and best information, and if the most recent and best information comes and contradicts what we have been citing, I'm completely happy to be like, okay, this is wrong now. We have better information right now, right? But as it is, this is the most recent information, and everything suggests that the polling was done very responsibly and very scientifically. There's no serious suggestion by anybody that it was wrong, so I have no problem citing it. Yeah, Ganam is associated with an academic institution, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if that's the right. I remember checking. It was like, I don't even know if you're okay here. Yeah, fine. I'm not spelling it correctly. Anyways, so let's move on. Okay, that poll that you're citing, Ibn Qayyim, that is like way older than the polls that we're suggesting right now. Okay, everything else, it's not just a Ganam poll, by the way. There's a lot of other polls that shows that the direction is the opposite of what you're saying here. But I'm okay with, like, I'm completely okay with be like, oh, here's better information. Now we have better information, right? So, like, this is not something religious for us. We're not like married to it, but it needs to be more than previous polls said this, right? This is the best, most recent, most widespread information that we have, right? So I remember the polling that I saw before this polling was basically taking government data. But anyways, I have to look into that. I wouldn't trust government data. But yeah, but if I'm proven incorrectly, if there's like, it needs to be this, the suggestion that this poll is wrong needs to be done more by some academic institution that says like, oh, this poll is inaccurate. I'm not going to take accusations against this polling seriously when it's by just average people, especially people who might be butthurt over people in Iran leaving Islam, right? Um, especially people with with that profile picture, Ibn Qayyim, right? Who are biased, right? If any serious academic study comes out and suggests that these pollings were wrong, I would be more than happy to be like, okay, we have better information right now. But right now, we're going with the best information that we have. Like it was like, oh, it's only 6 years ago. Only 6 years. Only. Okay.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.